Let's turn to drones, and in particular Senator Rand Paul's epic 13-hour filibuster, which you have already gone very publicly on the attack about. You think that he was effectively doing the American public a disservice by putting an unnecessary and unfounded fear into their heads. Is that right?
Yes, I think that to assume that the United States of America would use a drone and a Hellfire missile to attack someone sitting in a cafe. Look, this goes back to our previous conversation. We want to capture people. We don't want to kill them. The reason why we have to kill them in places like Yemen and other places is because we don't have the military force with the capabilities to do it. Second of all, to compare, for example, to compare killing a terrorist, a Al-Qaeda person who was trying to attack the United States of America with Jane Fonda, I mean, it is ludicrous. I'm not a great fan of Jane Fonda, as you probably know, Piers. But the thought, and she might have even given aid and comfort to the enemy in the view of some. But the fact is, to think that the United States would ever contemplate killing Jane Fonda with a drone if we had the capability is, again, I mean, it's not the world of reality that we are living in. But there are threats. Suppose there's another airplane headed for the United States Capitol, such as the one that crashed in Pennsylvania. I can assure you that, and I'm confident that we have the capability, if necessary, the President, to shoot that plane down. There may be innocent Americans on that plane. So it's, to me, here we have the North Koreans testing nuclear weapons, threatening to attack the United States of America. Iran, the centrifuges continue to spin. There are 80,000 people killed now, at least, or 70,000 in Syria. The whole Middle East in a state of near chaos in many areas. And frankly, my highest priority is not my concern that they may kill an American with a Hellfire missile in a cafe in the United States of America. That's not my concern.
Some are saying that all Rand Paul was doing was trying to solicit that very confirmation from Eric Holder, the Attorney General, and indeed he appears to have done that, and that is part of a vigorous democratic process, and he was behaving exactly how senators should behave. Newt Gingrich, amongst other Republicans, has come down pretty tough on you personally, and I want to play you what he said last night on Fox and get your hopefully very volatile reaction back.
When I first knew John McCain in the House, he was a maverick. In the Senate for years, he was a maverick. Of everybody I know in the Senate, I don't know anybody who had a better record of bucking the leadership, doing what he thought mattered, marching to his own drummer. And I think that it's unfortunate, but I think, frankly, it doesn't hurt Ted Cruz, and it doesn't hurt Rand Paul. It hurts John McCain.
So the allegation is you're a bit of an old fuddy-duddy now, Senator, and the old maverick John McCain would have supported Rand Paul.
Well, I'm always intrigued by the fact that when I disagree with my own party leadership, my own president, like saying that Donald Rumsfeld ought to resign, that we need to do the surge, then I'm the brave maverick. When I'm taking on others, then he's just an angry old man. I will always do what I think is right. I think I understand national security. I've been involved in it in one way or another since I was 17, and I believe that the priorities that we were just talking about are the ones we should be spending 13 hours on. Why isn't the United States of America helping the Syrians who are being massacred as we speak, and the now over a million refugees? What are we going to do about the North Koreans who are now basically threatening to strike the United States of America? What are we going to do about the centrifuges in Tehran? Instead, we spent 13 hours warning the American people that we may put a Hellfire missile on an innocent American in a cafe. That was never the case. But there may be an extraordinary circumstance where there's an impending attack on the United States of America that we would have to respond in any way possible to prevent another 9/11. I believe that's what the Attorney General of the United States was trying to say.
Do you have any message for Newt Gingrich?
Oh, listen, Newt and I have been friends for many, many years. I respect his opinions. He's a very bright guy. I'm not going to, we'll remain friends.